represent G-E-R-R-A. We represent G-E-R-R-A. What else? What else? A-F-R-I-C-A. Come on, come on, come on. A-F-R-I-C. Just let's go. So let's dance now. It is my turn. Just won't work you out. I am ready for your action. Just won't work you out.
All right, welcome back. I have here with me a special guest who sort of broke so many things in the last couple of weeks in Nigeria, grabbed everyone's attention, even across the world. I mean, international media couldn't stop talking about him, and we're extremely proud of him. I have here with me DJ Obi.
How you doing, bro?
Thanks for being here today, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thanks for. How have you slept? Let me start with that.
I hope I don't look tired.
How much have you slept since?
Not much, man. Not much, because the day after I did like 11 hours, and the day after that I did almost the whole day. But my body's now used to staying awake, so it's not weird for me. I can't sleep. I take naps during the day, but at night I can't like completely.
Now, for those of you who don't know, in case you are living on the
on the rock
somewhere, DJ will be like his name says, he's a DJ, and he broke the world record for
the longest
DJ sets in the world ever. 10 days, I think. But how many hours?
We broke the record and set a record.
Okay, so you broke the record. What was the record?
The record was 8 days.
Okay.
So we broke 8 days and we set the record.
So it was 200 hours, I think.
200 hours.
And you did 240.
We actually were shy of 10 hours, so we did 230.
230, yeah. 230 hours.
Yeah.
just thinking about it, just it's beautiful. Now, let's start with what made you want to do it in the first place. I mean, it's nice to want to break a record, but how would you want to break that sort of a record that would task you so much? What made you want to do it?
There's a lot of things. I was tired of introducing myself. I was tired of getting the feedback like, oh, you were part of the people who wanted to pick for a gig, but we didn't go with you. Well, with this guy because he had more social media followers or he's more popular. Exactly. So I wanted to do something it was like a global PR plan, and that was another reason we needed a PR plan that was going to just knock out a lot of places at one time, UK, the States, and pretty much around the world. Because I was trying to, bring to life this global DJ hashtag that I was always using on Instagram. So, prayers and divine ideas came together. And
when did you start thinking about this?
There was a Wildflower PR conference last year in August, and the head of channel at that time, Leslie, mentioned that a certain South African DJ did it for 4 days. And that guy is like my idol, Black Coffee. So I was like, oh, wow, he did that? So I started, right there, I pulled up my phone, started Googling, but apparently he talked about doing it. He didn't actually do it. Okay. So I was like, oh, this is it. I was like, let's do this. Since he didn't do it, I was like, I was going to do it. But then at that time, I'm thinking 4 days. Okay. So I'm thinking I can do 5 or I can do 6. And then I applied for the world record. 2 months after the application, they declined it because I applied for Africa. And they replied saying they don't do Africa and they don't do cities or regions. It has to be a world record. Okay. So I now researched who did this world record. Found out it was 8 days from this guy. From this guy in Dublin. I'm like, oh my goodness. But then at this point, I'd already made up my mind that I was going to do this. So it was a thing of, and then last year I was celebrating 10 years as a DJ. So I was like, okay, this guy did 8 days. I'm going to do 10 days to collaborate the 10 years as a DJ, and that's how the whole idea started.
Didn't it scare you? I mean,
it did not scare me till the second day. So it didn't scare me before, the preparations and planning before it. Even if you talk to people now, they're telling me the way you were talking about it, so you didn't sound,
like it was a big deal. Like
it was a big deal.
Like it was real.
Yeah, so even for me, it wasn't scary, and it wasn't a big deal until the second or third day, when I realized, like, wow, I'm still here.
This is just day 2.
Yeah, and like, I'm still here, and I haven't slept, and I've only taken 1 shower. Like, what's going on?
We're going to talk about the showers and the bathroom breaks and all of that. But I want to talk about the hallucinating now, because we saw talks about that, where they said, I don't know if it was it true that you were
very true?
You were starting to see things.
I wasn't.
I don't know what was happening.
I wasn't seeing things. I was just in a daze. I was in a trance.
This was day 3 or 4.
This was day 3. Started at day 3. I wasn't recognizing people. I wasn't recognizing where I was. I was extra cranky. I'm not even a normal morning person. So imagine now, like, sleep deprived. I was just extra crackly. I'm talking about like people that my family, my guys, the Links and Larry and them. I'm telling them like, "Guy, leave me alone. Like, why are you touching me?" And like, "No, we're here to." I'm like, "Just go over there," that kind of thing. They're snapping at people, So it happened from the third day till pretty much the end of the thing. Every morning it was an episode, and it scared the people around me because it wasn't me.
Yeah.
My body was just doing its own thing, At some point I would just freeze and like not know what's going on, and they would have to snap me out of it because part of the rules was that the music could not stop for more than 10 seconds. So I had to.
So how did the snapping out happen? Like, what did they do?
Like
they'll tap you.
Like Obi, like play. Don't fall asleep. Play music, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so I had to have someone next to me at all times, aside from my assistant DJ, DJs Neo and Monera. They were there to catch me. Literally, I almost dozed off and fell, and they were there to like, hold on, this guy's about to knock his head on the floor, So it was a lot of crazy episodes that happened during this whole experience. It was crazy. Man.
Now the bathroom parts. Now the rules that we've had so many stories. What is it exactly? 5 minutes every hour.
5 minutes every hour, and you can compile them. So it doesn't make sense to do 5 minutes every hour because then you're always
But if you compile them, it's like 1 hour every 8 hours.
It's 4. After every 4 hours, you get 20 minutes.
Okay.
And after every 12 hours, you get an hour. So in 24 hours, you get 2 hours. If you can do the whole 24-hour stretch. But I started out doing 12-hour stretches in an hour, and then the Med Plus physicians advised against that because at the mornings they find that my blood pressure was very high.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sleeping and I was standing for so long, So they advised me to do the 4 hours, the 20 minutes after every 4 hours, which was what I started doing. So in that break time, I get to shower, change, use the bathroom, all that kind of stuff, and if possible, take like a 2-second disco nap, which is like just sitting down.
So did you sleep?
I did not. There's no time to sleep.
In 10 days, did you sleep?
I did not sleep. No, I couldn't sleep. The rules didn't allow me like any time.
Even during your breaks, is what I'm saying.
Because during the breaks, I have to take a shower. So this is me with.
I mean, you forget the shower, you sleep.
But then what we found out was the showers were helping me, like refreshing me. So the showers are very necessary. That's actually how I was able to stretch that long because coming to take a shower was like a new day.
What is the record for not sleeping? First of all, maybe you broke the record.